Welcome back everybody to yet another episode of Leagues 5 Raging Echoes. This used to be a maxing series. However, after 92 hours and 80 hours of gameplay, we achieved our max cape and were the first player to do so. Since then, I have slept, relaxed, and thought about what I want to do next. My next goal is going to be to get 200 mil all. I did this last year, however, now my relics change a lot of methods. I also calculated the hours and it should be more than doable, so I am still allowed to somewhat play casually while getting it. Something that we learned on the way to 99 all this league is that because we can't instantly grow herbs like last time, we are permanently limited on time for herb lore. This means that we need to always be pumping new seeds. So whether I'm AFK thieving or killing some boss in the middle of nowhere, we have to do our farming contract whenever it is ready. Whenever I get a herb contract, I have to dig up a not grown herb to replace it. While I could theoretically just not have a herb pre-planted here, it's always worth to be planting new herbs for my leprechaun, because you have to keep in mind that we only get 25 herbs every hour per herb patch. Meaning including using this patch, over the next 600 hours, we're going to have about 60,000 herbs. It's honestly not that much in the grand scheme of 200 mil. Anyways, at some point, we have to actually start playing the game again, so let's go do that. I decided to start my grind at Soul Wars. It seemed like a fairly easy grind that also takes a handful of time. Just for those unfamiliar, Soul Wars is used to boost pure essence from Spoils of War. Each Spoil of War has a 1 in 5 chance for 5,000 pure essence. I am using my own ult to do Dolo, however, I'm doing quite a lazy method. I challenge myself to a game and my ult does not move. You heard that right, it never moves ever. Instead, I solo the game on JCW. I kill Pyre Fiends until 24 fragments, use them on the obelisk, and then I hit the avatar. After hitting the avatar around 12:08 on the clock, my ult will get kicked for inactivity and I will get 152 zeal. Doing this method gets me about 3,000 zeals per hour, and I'm already all the way up to 10k. We need 1.1 million essence for 200 mil rune crafting, so we are going to need quite a bit more. Before we continue on with the video, let's hear a quick word from today's sponsor, Hero Wars. There is big news for all of you Hero War players out there. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have joined the game. Get ready to dive into thrilling battles alongside the turtles. Thanks to the collab between Paramount Pictures and Nextures, your favorite heroes in a half shell are now part of Hero Wars. This isn't just some simple character drop. This is a full-on adventure you will not want to miss. From December 2nd to 21st, Hero Wars is running a special event where you can unlock turtles and join them on their journey through the world of domination. And the best part, the turtles are free. That's right, you can add them to your squad without spending a single coin. But don't wait too long, because this event is only around for a limited time. Additionally, be on the lookout for exclusive limited time offers, including powerful skins for Shredder and Casey Jones. These skins will seriously level up your heroes. You will want to get in on this event before it ends, because the turtles will not be obtainable after that. You can jump into the action right now. Download Hero Wars on mobile iOS or Android, or hop into your browser and dive in. Big thank you to Hero Wars for sponsoring today's video. Now let's jump back into it. This entire league is about doing contracts every 20 minutes. Small little update for you guys. Here is the loot from a few hours of Soul Wars. Look at all of those juicy seeds. I went back to Slayer to test some post 99 training, as I wanted to try out my Guardian in multi areas, and I was also hoping for an Araxite task. However, I accidentally got assigned 249 gargoyles instead. I can't necessarily skip these because they are such good XP per hour, so I'm stuck doing this for the next 15 Mo Slayer XP. Oh, I forgot my orb for the Echo version. This is definitely the biggest thing I missed last recall with from last league. Banker's Note was such a good choice over it, but it was very convenient and nice QOL for when you were doing Slayer and randomly would forget one item. I swear this boss is easy, you just have to attack once, walk 2 tiles, and attack again. The only problem is when he throws flames in your face and you can't walk 2 tiles and you get absolutely comboed. It is currently Monday, and I learned that Jagex accidentally bugged Iraq sites. You physically cannot get assigned them. So I need to make sure I don't grab a new task for at least 48 hours after the next game update when that gets fixed. Not even halfway through my task, I just hit 18 mil Slayer. I kind of want to take a quick break to test something. I could not for the life of me remember how many tiers an hour I got during underwater agility. I was brand new to the method, and I guess I didn't do that much of it since 99 was so fast, so I bought some bolts to train fletching and made my way to test some with a friend. The problem with the method is that when the chest changes and you're not even there yet, it rags the XP rate hard. And of course, the chest spawns in random areas, so it's not like you can predict where to go exactly, or when to sometimes skip chests. Absolutely zero chance that I run to that far chest. But hey, here is 30 mil fletching XP. The method got a lot better once I realized that there was a plugin and how good the plugin was. I have no idea what good person took time out of their day to make a plugin for this absolutely dead, unheard of content, but it does exist. This plugin tells me how many ticks there are until the chest changes, and how many tiles I am away from the chest. That way, I can make an executive decision as to whether or not I want to go for the chest. It was around this time that we realized it's probably best to just let yourself drown when you're far away and able to loot most of the chest. The time to run back here is not that long. Also, you don't lose anything important when you drown. You do lose mermaid tears, which don't really do much. The glistening tears are the ones that give XP, and you do not lose them. Look at that, free access to a bank, and all I have to do is dive in the boat again, and I'm basically back already. I've been talking and swimming to this guy casually for like 20 minutes, and he just noticed that I had a max cape on. It's been about 40 minutes and I just hit 700 tiers. I read this on the wiki the other day before League started when I was somewhat learning the method, but you could only have 700 glistening tiers at a time. My plugin started warning me that I have over 700 once that was the case. I thought of this genius idea that I could just turn in X and type 700 and then turn in the remaining 20 after. That way none are wasted. Oh my god, it took all of my tiers. Okay. At least that was a 2.9 mil XP drop. That was only 45 minutes, so we are getting roughly 4 mil XP per hour in agility, and we don't even have flippers. This method is insanely fast. 35 million fletch XP, done. Figured when I accidentally drown, or I'm just in a really far spot away from the chest and my farming contract is ready, that's a good time to do one. My bank Israel can teleport me right to the island, which is really convenient. I had no idea and did not think of this at all when choosing this. Just about to drown again at a really annoying spot, so I'm just going to call it here, and I still have to turn in my tiers. 50 million fletching XP. And that final set of tiers got us 23 million agility XP. Not bad for now. Because minigame points are multiplied by 8 times this week, Volcanic Mine is worth doing just to unlock Prospector for the 2.5% XP bonus. So I started doing some duo VM and tested some XP rates. In the past, Jagex has specifically removed 1.5 tick manipulation from VM due to it being too overpowered. However, with Banker's Note, we can still 2-tick from eating a Coambam every other XP drop, and we never have to worry about running out of food. This made us think that VM has a lot of potential to be really good XP. Shockingly, we did a full run and I only managed to get 2.2k points. Normally, I believe this should be at minimum 3k, so we're kind of unsure why it's so low right now. However, even with the 8 times multiplier, I only need 4 more games to get full Prospector. That's 40 minutes of content, to get us a prospector outfit, which will save us 5 mil mining XP to 200 mil. We can't seem to figure out how to consistently get 3,000 points, even though this would definitely work in the main game, so we are stuck getting approximately 1.4 mil an hour mining XP. This isn't necessarily bad, but it's not better than gem mining. Unsure if I even need the prospector plate body since I have Varrock armor 4, but here is the full outfit. I have 16,000 points remaining and I have no idea what to buy, so I'm just going to buy some ore packs and hope for a dragon pickaxe. Oh my god, I got a dragon pickaxe! I'm not exactly sure if this will be useful because dragon pickaxe usually doesn't do much for tick manipulation. However, it's good to know that I can always come back here. Maybe I'll do some more testing in the future. I have never done blast mining in my entire life. However, I am aware that this is 90 to 100k an hour in the main game, so I think I have to do some testing. Mining is the slowest skill in this game, whether it's 1.6 mil an hour at gems, or if we cook up another method that's 2 mil an hour, it's still going to be the slowest. Ideally, I want to find out what the best XP rate is, even if I'm not training it yet. This method is so funny, I don't even feel like I'm training mining. I don't know what it feels like, but I mean, I straight up don't even need a pickaxe for this method. I'm just using dynamite to blow up the ores, and that's what gets me my XP. You can turn in the ores and not empty the sack for large XP drops until you're ready, essentially storing XP. So I'm currently only doing 1 hour, and I'm likely losing a lot of time since I don't really know what I'm doing. But I'm very curious to see the XP rate we get. According to my tracker, it's been about an hour now, so we are going to empty our sack and find out the XP rate that we got. I don't think you have to wait for your ore to go through the water like you do with Motherlode Mine, but I'm not coming back here, so I'm excited to see the drop. 1.3 million XP drop, okay. So we got 1.45 mil an hour in our test. We also got 300k an hour fire making from lighting the dynamites. Like I mentioned, we had a lot of mistakes, so I think it may be worth coming back here in the future. If we can push an extra even 100k an hour mining, if we include the 300k fire making, this method will likely be better than gem mining, and it is infinitely easier and less quick intensive as well. It is almost time to train Slayer. Jagex is finally going to add Araxites to the Slayer pool so that we can finally be assigned them. Once we finally get assigned Araxites, we are going nuclear on Slayer. I decided to spend the rest of my day prepping for it. And I do plan on getting 200 mil range through Slayer with Creation Champas, so what better way to prep than to catch some chins to throw later on. The XP tracker is a bit off due to having to leave for contracts, but I mean look how fun this method is with the Hunter Relic. I'm constantly catching chins and I'm able to just one tick in a circle all the time. 16 million Hunter XP? I still have to keep up with my farming contracts, and I already used all of my 5 daily teleports because I only have Corinne Medium Diary. That was my best way of getting the chins, so right now, because I'm out, I'm going the long way from Shazy and Bank. This is really far, so realistically, I think after this set of chins, I'm going to have to take a break and do the Corinne Hard Diary. Ah yes, my favorite part about diaries in this game. Because the quest was already auto-completed, I never had a chance to actually fix this furnace, which you would normally do during the quest, so now I have to do it without quest helper, and my brain is not liking it. Finally, 5 minutes later, we got the furnace repaired, and we can finally complete the diary. Corinne Hard Diary complete. Now we have infinite teleports to Great Chins, and we can return whenever we would like. Small little update for the AFK achievements real quick, but while editing, we finally managed to hit 200 mil thieving. I pickpocketed Vyres all the way from level 99, we got about 14 mil an hour. Our final loot was 191 blood shards. Maybe that'll be useful for future PVM. Lastly, finishing up my one and only 249 gargoyle task that I got assigned since 99, here is 25 million Slayer XP already. 18 task completions and 26 mil Slayer. That's pretty funny, especially when you consider that I had to kill 20 spiders and sometimes skeleton tasks early on. I am now locked by training more Slayer until Wednesday's update where I can be assigned Araxites. Meanwhile, since I had 200 mil thieving and that was also my chill AFK content between activities, I started doing some winter tot. I got all the way up to 25 mil fire making XP so far. It seems like a pretty good point to end the video, so just to give you guys a recap. I purposely put on virtual levels so that you can see my stats trained X amount post 99, and here we are. I'm currently sitting at 945 mil total XP as well, and for the time being, rank 1 on the high scores. We still have 3.6 billion XP to go. However, don't forget, a lot of skills are super fast. I hope you all enjoyed today's video, and as always, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Peace out.